Okay, statistics class, fourth quarter. Welcome to my home. I'm Mr. Gentz. I think I know just about all of you as I look at the list. Thanks so much for signing up. We're going to try to make this a great experience. Want to let you know I've really missed you guys over the course of the past 3 weeks. Just crazy to think that we are where we're at right now. I had to try to decide how I was going to deliver content to you, and so I thought about just working out problems, and you would see my hand as I was working them out on a sheet of paper. But I just really felt like if I could, I'd try to be part of your videos. Not that I'm anything special to look at, but more that I think adding some humanity to your videos would help increase your engagement, hopefully your motivation to want to be part of the class and learn. So know that you're missed. I would much rather be in class with you right now, interacting together. Just please note that if you have any questions anytime, you can reach out through email or through Google phone number that I provided in the syllabus. Just please check in with me. We can go over stuff together. We can have interactive time through Google Meet to be able to check things out as well. So this class, week one, I really want to make sure that you guys are able to access the information. So I know that we really haven't used Schoology as a platform before. You guys have in your other classes, but so that's a little bit new on my end. I've used it, but not necessarily this way. And I want you to know the overview of the class for statistics. I want to try to give you guys practical things that you're going to be able to use in your life on a daily basis if needed. Some of that will depend on what you choose to do with your life. But without a doubt, I can honestly say that the majority of the things that we're going to do during this class, I do use on a monthly basis at my house. We're going to teach you how to use the spreadsheet that you have through Google Sheets. We're going to teach you how to gather data, make forms, do visual stuff, and hopefully I'll give you things that you can use in the future. I know you're used to, in math class, when are we ever going to use this? And a lot of times the answer is no, just teaching you how to think critically. That's no longer the case. These things you definitely can use. Whether or not you will make use of them, I don't know, but I know a lot of people who do choose to make use of these spreadsheets and organizers and other things like that. So I'd like to just begin with my basic expectation for week one. Week one, make sure that you read the syllabus and that you understand what's going to be expected for this class. And second of all, start to gather a little bit of the information you're going to need to submit your assignment by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. So I just want to make sure that everybody gets something submitted so I can see you actually are able to follow through the processes and that we get any glitches out of the way. I want to make sure nobody gets left out. So what you want to start with before we get ready for our second video is you just want to start thinking about gathering data. How we gather data from people is a very complex piece. So, for example, right now they're in the midst of putting together a census in the United States. Is that way we can get an accurate count of demographics of people, economic situations, populations. All those things are really important for us to know as we gather data and understand our society. Right now, in the midst of COVID-19, we're gathering data all the time. How many people are infected? How many people have died? What is the transmission rate? Gathering data is challenging. And if you notice, one of the most challenging situations with COVID-19 is that right now, I think we're about 700,000 people worldwide have been infected, it says. That's not true, right? We know that it's more than 700,000. 700,000 are people that we've been able to test that have confirmed cases. But the problem is we haven't been able to test everybody. So if we were, we would have a much more accurate count. But gathering that data, actually knowing how many people have been infected, that's a really, really challenging question. We make educated guesses, and we use statistics to do that. Right now, I'm going to find a way to show you how we can gather some data. It may not be from everybody in the entire world, but we're going to gather data in general. And what you are going to do is you're going to choose what kind of data would you like to gather. So I'm going to do a couple fun ones, a couple more serious ones, but I'm going to gather data on you guys regarding pizza. Okay? I love pizza. I make a really good homemade pizza. I'm kind of wondering, do you guys prefer pepperoni? Do you prefer sausage? How about straight up cheese? Or do you prefer Canadian bacon? Okay. So that's one thing I'd like to be able to determine from you guys. I'm not going to do that right now, but that's something I'm wondering. My favorite Canadian bacon, no questions. No pineapple, keep the stinking fruit off my pizza. Okay. By the way, tomatoes are fruit, so kind of lost there, but whatever. All right. Second one I'm going to gather is some information about college. It really should say like after school plans, I guess. After school, after high school. I'm wondering how many are choosing a 4-year college? How many are choosing a 2-year college? How many are choosing to do, say, I'm going to go straight into work? And, for example, there's jobs out there where you may not need a college education in order to do what you want to do, and you're going to get a job and you're going to work right away and make some money. That's just fine. And maybe there's something else, other. Maybe it's military. Maybe it's I don't know, something else that's come up that I'm not aware of. But I'm just kind of wondering, maybe what some people's thoughts are there. Another one I'm wondering about from you guys is sleep. I'm wondering, how much sleep do you get on a general night? And I'm going to say, okay, 9 or more, 8, 7, 6 or less. It's kind of what I'm wondering, okay? What kind of sleep do you get on a general night, okay? 8 hours, 7 hours, 6 or less hours, or 9 or more hours. On an average, how much sleep are we getting? And the final one is teacher. What's most important to you in a teacher? I'll put number 1, teacher's organization. How organized is a teacher in their online presentation or maybe in their classroom? Second one, we're going to say teacher's knowledge. We want the teacher to be really knowledgeable of the content that they're teaching. Number 3, the teacher's hair. Maybe that's really important to you. If it is, I'm sorry, I've completely let you down. I'll do my best to grow my hair out for you. And finally, the last one, we'll say the teacher's energy. We describe that a number of different ways, but I'm kind of wondering what's most important to you. Now, there's nothing real critical here. I'm just showing you that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different categories, and we've got 4 different choices for each. This is data I want to gather from you guys. Now, this is just an example because you are going to choose 4 topics, okay? And you're going to choose 4 responses. 4 topics, 4 responses, okay? And you're going to end up being able to generate a way in which you gather that data and collect it. I'm going to show you how to do that. So what do you need to do for this first lesson? Make sure you check out that syllabus. And then second of all, 4 questions with 4 options, okay? That's all I need from you. Great to see you guys. I miss you. We'll check in with you soon. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Stay safe.